She called me over last night. Me and her slept together. I recorded the whole thing, sent it to her boyfriend who she lives with right now.
Samantha and Parnell dated for 5 short months before they said I do. Now, after 8.5 years and 4 children together, the thrill is gone.
My wife cheats at will.
Parnell is a liar.
You shouldn't just give your body out the way that you do.
Parnell is emotional, abusive, and he's very controlling.
She needs to find God and find him for real.
Accusations and sparks fly between Samantha and Parnell as their marriage crumbles before our eyes. Today, on Divorce Court.
Come to order. Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toller presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Samantha Rogers and Parnell Rogers. The two of you have been married for 8.5 years. You do not want to be married anymore. You have a financial issue you would like me to resolve at the conclusion of this matter. But before we do that, Ms. Rogers, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your marriage and how we ended up in divorce court today?
Okay, Your Honor. When I met Parnell Rogers, I fell in love with him. He did everything. He was so supportive, everything. But then we just fell apart, and I absolutely do not want to be with him anymore. There's nothing we can fix here.
Well, tell me, what is your main concern? What's the one big thing that he's doing?
For first, Your Honor, Parnell is a liar. When I first met Parnell, Parnell informed me that he had 2 children. Later on, I found out Parnell had 7 additional children. Not 1, not 2, he had 7.
Now, Mr. Rogers, do we have the count correct? It is 7 other ones? And you got to think about it. Oh, now that's just hard.
Well, yeah.
You have 7.
Yeah,
did you tell her you only had 2?
That's false, okay?
What did you tell
I
her?
actually told her I had 4, okay?
How did we get to 7?
How did we get to 7? Okay, because I have other children. You know, I just didn't bring them in the picture immediately.
Okay. So you did kind of lie by omission there about those last 2 or 3.
In a sense.
In a sense. How do you lie about children in
I wasn't
a sense?
sure that we were going to be together. It was just a fling
Your
at
Honor,
first.
he was
So you
living with
did
me.
lie, but you didn't think that it would have ongoing repercussions because you didn't have any plans to stay with her.
No,
Is that what you're telling me?
No, that's not what I'm telling you. What I'm
That
telling
is
you
what you
is
just told me.
we met. It was a fling. It was supposed to be a fling, okay?
Isn't that what I just said? Isn't that what?
It's
It
a
was
fling.
a flame, but
Hi.
you needed to stay with me.
Ms. Rogers, tell me another incident where he lied or said something that wasn't quite true.
Okay, so we decided to stay together with the 7 children.
Right.
And we didn't have the finances, so I decided to open up a business. Parnell informed me that he was going to be supportive, and he went to look for a job. He came back and said, "Oh, baby, I told the lady about your business, and she wants to do the work through your business. She's going to pay us through your business." Okay, fine. Your Honor, I never seen no money from the business, no
Hold up.
paperwork, no. Excuse me, I'm talking, I have the floor.
I'm the only one working, so when I get paid, of course, I'm paying the bills. Of course, you're not gonna see the cash money. That's what she used to. Me putting the cash money in her hand so she can run out and spend it.
Your
But
Honor,
Hang on, was Mr. Rogers actually paying the bills?
No, why the lights off? If he paying some bills, why we worrying about if
Ma'am,
the light
that
man?
is so
Excuse
false.
me, if the lights being, we worrying about whether the people gonna come cut the meter off.
when I'm gonna get the phone?
No bills was paid
You know, Mr.
in the house.
Rogers?
Parnell also called.
Hey. I know what I'm doing in here.
Yes, ma'am.
And you do what I tell you to
Yes,
do
ma'am.
in here. You speak when you're spoken to, and I give everybody an opportunity to speak.
Yes,
Trying to
ma'am.
get the facts out. You with me?
Yes, ma'am.
You gonna stop that nonsense?
Yes, ma'am.
He says he went straight to the bill guy with that money. You didn't see the cash. And if the bills were getting paid, why do you need to see the cash?
If the bills were getting paid, why would the meter man be coming to cut the lights off? Why am I looking out the window saying, "Shh, don't answer the door"?
Got a point.
Were you hiding from the meter man?
Yeah. We did on a couple of different.
You did on a couple occasions. So you did not pay the light bill.
Well, technically, she didn't pay the light bill.
But I thought he said he paid.
But I thought
Listen.
you said you paid the light bill directly.
Listen.
That's why she didn't
No.
see the cash.
What I mean is, I would get paid, okay?
Okay.
All my money went to her, okay? She was supposed to pay the bills.
When divorce court continues, has Samantha been the dutiful wife or an unfaithful vixen?
Did you sleep with another guy during your marriage to Mr. Rogers? Divorce is an easy. If you want to share your story, call toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or visit our website at divorcecourt.com or become a fan at facebook.com/divorcecourt.
Divorce Court is back with the case of Samantha Rogers, who wants to divorce her husband Parnell because she claims he's too controlling. But does Samantha want a bit too much freedom?
My wife done been with, I'ma say 30 men. And that's because I know about that.
Why don't you tell me what you believe is the major issue in your relationship?
The major issue in my relationship is that my wife cheats at will. Her body is free to men, okay? My wife done been with, I'ma say 30 men, okay? But,
he must have
you know,
been there.
Hang on, that's a big number.
that's a big number. You know what? I'll take it down to about 15, okay? And that's because I know about that. You know, the only reason I'm saying more because, you know, I don't know everything. You understand? I just know
based on what you do know and how often she's gone, you think it could be around 30.
Let me tell you an example, okay? I'll give you two examples.
Okay.
The first time, I had a little situation where I got incarcerated, okay? Mm-hmm. This was my first time being incarcerated, okay? Mm-hmm. So, we just got married, okay? She came up to the window to see me, and she was smiling. Matter of fact, the first time she came to see me, she was crying. Baby, you gotta get out of here, okay? The second time she came to see me, she had her hair, nails done, she was pretty, and she looked at me, and she came up to the window smiling, like she didn't want to sit down, and she sat down, and she would telling me a bunch of stuff I didn't want to hear. But towards the end, she was telling me a story how she went to the club this particular night. And she got all drunk, and I knew where it was heading, so I was trying to tell her to stop. She was like, well, I got drunk, and then when the guy took me home, he picked me up, took me in the house. And I said, no, I don't need to hear all that. I'm in jail. Come on. I can't handle all that, okay?
Did that happen? Did you tell him you had slept with somebody else while he was locked up?
Absolutely not. When Parnell went to jail, Your Honor, I asked Parnell to be separated at that window because I couldn't do the in and out of jail anymore.
Did you tell the man, however, while you were separating from him across the plastic in jail, that you had slept with another guy because you got drunk at a club? Did that happen?
No.
Mr. Rogers, your response?
Your Honor, she's talking about something totally different. This was the first time. This three different times. Yeah, this is three different times.
So she's got the wrong incarceration
she has the second incarceration.
All right.
Okay? First incarceration, we had just gotten married, like I told you, okay, explained to you, and this all went down, okay? When I got out of that situation, okay, we had a long talk. We had a long walk and talk. And she explained to me that it was just one guy, and it was just a fling or whatever.
Did you do that? Because he seems
we was
pretty
going down Highway 17 at the time.
Because he stumbles and mumbles when he lies, because he does it a lot, but I don't think he's mumbling and stumbling on that one.
Your Honor, I did not tell Parnell Rogers that I slept with a man and he carried me in the house. I did not
Did you sleep with another guy during your marriage to Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
Did you tell him about it?
He asked yes. I told him.
I'm telling you.
It's not several. At the window, I asked to be separated.
It doesn't matter where it happened. You slept with another, you know, all the little details. It's like, no, I didn't rob that bank in a blue car. I robbed it in a red one. It's irrelevant.
When Divorce Court continues, is Samantha as over this marriage as she claims to be?
She called me over last night. Me and her slept together. I recorded the whole thing, sent it to her boyfriend, who she lives with right now.
Do you believe Samantha cheated on Parnell with multiple partners when he was incarcerated? Call 1-800-282-1991 and vote now and see if America agrees with your opinion. You'll also receive some valuable offers. Call now.
If you would like your case heard on Divorce Court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com and follow us on Twitter at Divorce Court. Divorce Court returns with the case of Parnell Rogers, who claims his wife Samantha seems to have no problem sharing her body with other men. But have Parnell's harsh words pushed Samantha away?
I'm either a female dog, a slut, or a garden tool. I'm small-brained, I'm a part-time wife, and this is done in front of my children.
You think, Mr. Rogers, that if she just straightens up, your marriage will work out.
Yeah,
What does she need to do specifically for it to work?
she needs to find God and find him for real, okay? Not just go to church and smile and show that you love
Do you guys
God.
attend church regularly?
Yes, yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Mr. Rogers doesn't.
Yes, I do. Okay.
Ooh, when the
Every
last time?
Sunday.
Not every Sunday. I work. Okay, I'm a manager at a hotel. Okay, I work.
Okay.
But I go pay my tithes and I show up when I can, and they know it. They support me even to this second. Okay.
So if she becomes a God-fearing Christian, like she should be, it'd be cool.
She'll be a great person. She'll be a great person because the issues I have with her is infidelity. I mean, just come on. As a woman with respect, you shouldn't just give your body out the way that you do. I mean, that's just unheard of. You know, we had God. Thank you. We don't have a daughter, okay? Because she won't have a good example to look up to, okay?
Nope.
That's just.
And that's why we can't
just
be together,
embarrassing.
because I have 4 boys, and that's not a man that I want my children to resemble.
Ooh.
Parnell is
That's
emotional
deep.
abusive, and he's very controlling.
When you say emotionally abusive, give me some examples.
We can have a conversation, and if I don't understand what he's saying, then I become small-brained. If I'm like sitting here in front of him, and if I got on, I'm slim, and I put on a pair of jeans. I wear bell-bottom pants with the flare leg. I wear a lot of those. If it's fitted up here, Parnell, oh, you're dressing sluttyish, or you look like a garden tool, or something like that. If it doesn't, I'm either a female dog, a slut, or a garden tool. I'm small-brained. I'm a part-time wife, and this is done in front of my children.
Do you say that?
No.
You've never said that?
I have said some of the things she says,
Right.
but not the way she's manipulating the story.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's no nice way or no appropriate way to call somebody a hoe.
I don't
It
do.
just, I mean, it just.
But I don't do
you
that.
can't do
But
it.
hey, if the shoe
You do.
fits,
See, he's saying it now.
if the shoe fits, wear it. Okay. But
See,
He
now
is doing it.
you're admitting to having said it.
no, I'm saying it
So-
now. I'm saying it now. But at the time she's talking about, that wasn't the case.
Okay.
She tries to talk to me, and then when I try to explain myself, she don't understand. So I break it down to where I think she can understand. But, Your Honor, she says she don't want to be with me, right? Everybody heard it.
Yep.
Well, she called me over last night. Me and her
Sure.
slept together. I recorded the whole thing, sent it to her boyfriend, who she lives with right now.
I
You
don't live with
understand?
him.
If she
You slept together
yeah,
when?
last night. I recorded it all.
Ms. Rogers,
You are
did you
right.
sleep with
recorded
him
it all.
last night?
Your Honor, you
She
are
called
100%
me.
right. Parnell
She called
manipulated
me.
the situation. I asked Parnell to come over there, and I called first, and I said, I'm just checking to make sure you're straight. I'm being friends. We have children. At some point, we're going to have to be friends. I did that. Parnell said, okay, that's cool.
That's a little more than friendly.
It took me 5 minutes to get busy.
And
5
why?
minutes, and it's
I feel
recorded.
like he manipulated, and
It's
that's
recorded.
prostitute. First of all, that's porn. I don't do porn. You record
I
somebody
sent it to
unaware,
her boyfriend
but
to
you
show
love
her.
me.
Did you record her
Unaware?
unaware?
No,
Unaware?
no,
Yeah, did I know you was
I
recording?
didn't record her You said underwear,
Unaware.
Unaware.
Oh yeah, unaware.
Without her
yes,
knowledge.
yes,
That's
yes,
wrong. You
yes,
don't do
yes,
that.
Yes,
Record her
yes.
You
underwear.
don't do
Y'all
that.
just so
Yeah.
deep and trippy. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just
don't do
it's
that.
just-
Yeah.
That was just horrid and
Well, I
wrong.
wanted to show.
And then you sent it to her boyfriend.
I sent it to her boyfriend. Yeah,
he in my
because
ear telling me, I want you
no,
back.
oh, hey, that speaks volumes. It's all I know. Ooh, I know what it is. I know what it is.
When divorce court continues, Parnell is no match for Judge Lynn.
Don't argue with me.
I'm gonna argue with
Get out. Get out. Have him out. Get him out. Do you believe Samantha cheated on Parnell with multiple partners when he was incarcerated? Call 1-800-282-1991 and vote now and see if America agrees with your opinion. You'll also receive some valuable offers. Call now.
Divorce court returns with the case of Samantha and Parnell Rogers, who after 8.5 years of marriage are ready to call it quits.
Tell me about the $4,950 you want from
Okay.
Mr. Rogers.
Your Honor, as you can tell, we're not on good terms. I received a settlement for a workman's comp case that I got. And I informed Mr. Rogers that with the settlement, I was going to try to purchase a home for the sake of me and the children and get me a car. I was not going to do anything as far as purchasing a car for him. Mr. Rogers stated that he needed to be able to get back and forth to work, and one car wouldn't work for us with us trying to make it work. So I said, okay, well, I would loan you the money, but only a certain amount.
That's not true.
Only a certain amount. He first stated that he would pay, being that the car wasn't the 32 originally, he said, well, if you pay the extra $500, I'll make the first payment Friday when I get paid. I said, okay. I never seen a dime.
So this $4,950 is the entire cost of the car?
The car, no, it is. The car was, told me it was 32. It turned out to be 37. As he's driving the car breaks down. 20 minutes maybe into the ride, transmission gone. So now we're in South Carolina. I got to pay to get back to Georgia. So it's $350 for me to tow that car and him and 2 children back to Savannah. We parked the car after it rolls off the tow truck. We paused the car.
Nice looking car.
It is.
It is nice. Looks can be very deceiving.
And I think that displays the nature of your problems right there, both of you.
Yeah, you're right.
But Mr. Rogers, why don't you explain to me the nature of the conversation you had with her with respect to the money paid for that car?
First of all, we caught a cab from Savannah up here to Charleston to get the car. I agreed to pay her that money back, the cab fare, because she...
How much was the cab
That
fare?
was like $220-something.
Did you pay that back?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I haven't. Now, as far as the car, she was buying me the car because she told me that she would get my car back. You know, I lost a convertible a couple months ago messing around with Samantha. So she promised me that she would get me my car back again. And that was that car right there, the same car.
Okay. Your Honor, he lost that car messing with me. He lost that car messing with Title Max. He had to pay child support, not Samantha. That's why he lost that car.
Your Honor.
Okay. Keep going.
I got out of jail, okay? When I got out of jail, I was walking home. You know who I see? I see her boyfriend driving my car the other way with my top down, okay? You
let your boyfriend drive his other car that he lost from the title loan for the child support that he wasn't paying for his other kids? Is that what I'm talking about here?
Yes.
Here we go. The car is the nature of his problem. Y'all just living a wrong life, both of you. You're just living wrong. You have no sense of what a marriage really is. You came not on common ground, you came to a battlefield. I'm gonna get from you, I want from you, I'll do as I please, I'll sleep with whomever I'm pleased, I'm angry, I'm disrespected, so I'm gonna have sex with whomever and whatever and all this kind of stuff. Mr. Rogers, I'm gonna say this. I think you tell anybody what you think they need to hear to get what you want where you want. You lied to me. 3 we caught right here. Just crazy. Just crazy.
No, I just misunderstood, but I didn't lie.
You're not
I'm not
even
going to let
good
you
at
sit
it.
here and tell me that I lied. I didn't. I just misunderstood being nervous of this whole procedure. But I didn't lie to you.
Oh, you did?
No, I did not.
Don't argue with me.
I'm going to argue with you, man.
Get out. Have him out. Get him out. Ms. Rogers, you got to start making better decisions.
Yes.
You knew what he was about from the beginning. Going out and sleeping with other guys and all that kind of stuff, you can't be doing that. You've got children to raise, and you've got children to raise right. If you raise them in chaos, they're going to have chaos in their heads, and they're not going to be able to get anywhere. You just as guilty as he was. Yes. Tell me about the phone bill.
Okay.
Is there a phone bill?
Yes. When I got my money, to purchase a home, you have to have some kind of credit, and I didn't have credit. So I went out and got a T-Mobile phone. And I paid the past bill I had to them so that I can start something new. Mr. Rogers was with me, and he wanted the same exact phone. Mr. Rogers got the phone, walked outside, dropped it on the ground, broke it. So then he had to pay a deductible and get another one. He never sent the broke phone, so I'm getting charged for that broke phone and the phone he got now. Because
so how much is that bill altogether?
The total bill for the T-Mobile is $1,300.
$1,300. Mr. Rogers, what do you have to say about that? Oh, I see. You're not here because you couldn't behave yourself. My. Too much conflicting stuff going on with respect to the car. I can't figure that out. But the $1,300 and $220, that makes sense to me. There will be a recovery in your favor, $1,520. It is so ordered.
All right. Party may leave the court.
Thank you.
Since the show, Samantha is completely done with Parnell. She says Parnell has yet to see his children and is not trying to work on a friendly relationship with her, as the judge suggested. She is focused on raising her children and being happy. Parnell says that he wants nothing to do